I just liked school. We had to go, clear from Manchester, like about 35 miles each way, each day,
Where was high school at?
up at Sims. We didn't go to Great Falls.
You didn't go to Great Falls?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
We went to Sims, and it was a little high school, and we'd ride the bus. The bus would come actually almost to the door,
Really?
because we were on that end of the line. And we'd ride the bus, and the bus had seats the length of it along the windows, and then two with their backs to each other in the middle. So you're facing, your knees are against. And when it, in 1964, it got 67 below. I remember the headlines of the Great Falls Tribune says 76 below in Canada, Cardston just above us. But we were riding the school bus, and when we got on at Manchester, he would let us sit around close up, and he'd have the heat on.
Mm-hmm.
But when we got to Bonn, about 7 miles away, there'd be a whole bunch of kids that got on. And then even worse when we came to the next little town, and he would make us go in the back and sit. And he'd turn off the heat because he couldn't make people leave the heat and go to the back. And his name was Bert Strong, and he was a nice guy. But anyway, we'd get awful cold. And what we'd do, Wayne Christensen would get on. He and his little sister, she was on it for 2 years, and Garth, we would sit on each other's feet across this, like you're sitting here.
Opposite.
And we put our feet up there together to keep warm. And
Rough.
well, it was kind of fun. Then when he got at Sun River, there were so many people, he just turned the heat off completely, because people would create heat. But boy, some of those days were cold. One time the weather was so bad in, I can't remember which year it was, but it was when I was a sophomore. I missed 2 months, solid months of school, because they didn't even run the bus down to Manchester. So there's no way of going to school.
For 2
I was
months.
so aggravated, how they figured on the grades. I found out when I graduated, they gave us nothing for our grades and that we were at school. Our average is somewhat down. Which is
Yeah, wow.
not very nice. But no, we rode it every day, and we were the first ones on.